how do you, because you've been together for 31 years, how do you rectify something like that when you know, because there's a difference between being spiteful or being silly, but like when you really feel like I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have said that, like how do you address something that?
You know, that's the practice of relationships, right? After 31 years, yeah, we still do it, but you know it quicker. And then you apologize, you know, you learn how to say my bad, right? And that takes a second, right? You know, that's why I talk about relationships in the light. I talk about marriage because I just think that, number one, most people don't talk about it. Like our parents, you didn't talk about your marriage. You didn't talk about your feelings. You didn't talk about, your parents didn't tell you about the challenges that we're facing. So why? Why don't we share the whole experience? Because what happens is that by not knowing, you hit in your relationship some natural, like understandable rough patches and you want to quit. And it's like, oh, no. That's not quit worthy. That's just the nature of things. You know, that's why I joked. It's like, oh, you're mad at your partner. You're mad for a year and you think the marriage is over? Nah. You're going to have decades of, I don't know if I like you, you know, because over the span of a 30-year marriage, yeah, you cobble together enough arguments and you got a decade, right? And that's just the way it goes, but you don't quit on it, right? You learn from it. And that's what sustaining a relationship is. It's the choice to figure it out, not to quit when it gets hard. So yeah, I said something that I didn't mean to say, right? Year 5, we might have had hurt feelings and it would have taken days to rectify it. Year 30, it's like, there she goes again, or there he goes again. I know how to talk to him about it and when, because we've practiced it. We've made a lot of mistakes. We've gotten it wrong. And after 31 years, we're getting better at it. And it gets better and better and better. You know, look, if you lived with your roommate for 30 years, you would hate them at some point in time, but it wouldn't be some defining thing.
What do you think is the biggest mistakes parents make in raising their children?
Not to remember their own childhood.
Yeah.